Assalamu alaikum and dobre večer, everyone. Today's khutbah was sort of a continuation from the series that Imam has been doing the past few weeks about, well, the last couple were about Jahannam or hellfire, and today it is a start to one, possibly a couple more after today, about the Day of Judgment or Yom Qiyama, also known by other names like Day of Reckoning, Day of Resurrection, and a few others. I don't remember the Arabic phrases that he said. I just know Yom Kippur. But anyway, he said that a lot of things happen and that there will be signs that the believers would look for, namely things like, you know, the biggest ones are like if the stars scatter and there's all kinds of mayhem on Earth, and like when the sun rises in the west instead of the east, that's supposed to be one of the most significant signs that Yom Kiyama is coming, and that everything up to that time, every living creature will die, you know, on earth and in the water, and birds and all that. You know, all living creatures will eventually die if they're alive at that time. And he mentioned that this all starts happening when one of the angels, I don't remember which one he said, I couldn't quite pick out the name, but one angel will blow a trumpet, and that will start it off, and then as time as this proceeds on, then another time the angel blows a trumpet, then all the dead will be raised up and be drawn up to gather to face the final judgment. That is Yom Kippur, the Day of Judgment, where Allah will judge you based on what you did or didn't do, what you say or didn't say, what you did with all the blessings that Allah gave you while you were in this world or the dunya, and then all if your good deeds outweigh your bad deeds, then you go to Jannah. But if your bad deeds outweigh your good deeds, then you go to Jahannam, unless Allah chooses to exercise His infinite mercy, and He forgives whom He wills. Then you could go to Jannah, maybe spend some time in Jahannam, and then go to Jannah. That's totally up to Him, and you know, everybody will face their Creator, no matter what religion they died believing. If they followed a religion at all, they will all have to face Allah and get His final judgment. And so the next week you will go into more detail. But so that was the start of today's khutbah about Yom Kiyama, and this will continue next week, inshallah. So this is all related by Prophet Muhammad, peace be on him, to his companions, and they wrote all these things down, or they memorized them, and then others wrote them down later. Like Bukhari wrote a whole bunch of the hadiths. Imam Muslim wrote a whole bunch more, and Anawi wrote a whole bunch more, and I think there are some others. I don't know all the hadith collectors, but there are several. But all of these that relate to Yom Kiyama are in the hadith collections, so it would be a good research project, I think, for someone to do for a class. But anyway, that was today's khutbah, and inshallah, this will be a benefit, or maybe a warning to get yourself right, get on the right path, so that when you face Allah on the last day, you will find His favor and His mercy, and you know, it's a reminder to myself as well. I'm working on it just like everybody else has to. So I hope this is of a little bit of a good thing. And next week I'll come back with another khutbah summary, inshallah. And who knows, I might throw something else up in between then. So assalamu alaikum, do widzenia, and mi'asr mila.